Hello and welcome to the first episode of Meet the Staff with me, Doc. For those of you who don't know me, I am a member of the British and Irish Trackmania community. I'm joined by the wonderful Babz.
Yeah, so obviously, as you said, I'm Babz. I'm one of four of our head staff team, alongside Asa, who's the head of Four Wheels, also an admin in BITM. Prof is on the team. A lot of people would know, the famous mapper and all-around incredible human being. Jorday is our fourth member, who a lot of people will know from Vertigo, BITM, Good Focus, and the four of us are at the helm.
For those of us who aren't in the know, what is Beacon and what is the Beacon World League?
Beacon is an idea that came about after the last British and Irish Professional Cup, BIPC2, where the admins of BITM, we had a meeting, sort of debrief, and some of us kind of had these big plans. We were thinking these events are working, we like the way people are interacting with them, and we have interest from people outside of the scene who'd love to see these events run and be open to them. A small group of us basically set out to make that happen, and so this was in May of this year. We created what is now known as Beacon and have been working on our first event, the World League, since then.
So Beacon, is Beacon just an attempt to transfer over the success that we've had with the British and Irish Trackmania events, or was there sort of an effort from everyone involved in order to sort of improve upon that, bring about sort of new ideas, things that weren't previously or haven't previously been seen before in Trackmania esports?
I guess the idea originated from BITM, and a lot of us have a background in BITM, but the Beacon staff and the people working on the World League are very much a whole spectrum of the Trackmania community as a whole. Started as an idea, as sort of a crazy idea. We'd like to make something catering to all these sorts of competitive players, something really to get excited about that isn't World Tour, trying to do things the way we'd like them to see done.
Is there any particular competitions that you've taken aspects of and have moulded them into your own ideas?
Obviously, World Tour is probably the only tier 1 leagues, I guess, that run in the community, in the scene. And we felt that we wanted to add something to the scene, which was, first of all, a solo event, but that was also sort of aiming at least to be tier 1. It was inspired mostly by the British and Irish Pro League format. It's a format that really works, that a lot of people enjoy playing in, and we have made some tweaks to it here and there to sort of cater it better to the player base that we're aiming for. So we've changed it to 2 matches per game week. We've implemented a sort of pick and ban system. We've slightly altered the reverse cook mode, and there's some sort of interesting little ideas being thrown around. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a very interesting format event, and something really fun for the players to play and compete in.
A lot of what attracts players is a fun map pack. Is there any particular style that you've been targeting? Any particular competitions that you've seen that you've particularly enjoyed the map pack for, and then thought maybe we can take this and push it a little bit further in that direction, that type of thing?
I feel like, yeah, as you said, map pack is one of the biggest talking points when it comes to any event which aims to be as big as we're trying to do. One thing that we wanted was to not have any sort of inconsistencies in the maps. We weren't trying to do identities. Instead, we wanted to increase the difficulty of the map generally. By doing that, basically, we've contacted mappers directly. We've curated the maps with them. We've been very open with them. We've said, you probably won't get this much, but we're giving you an opportunity here to be creative, make this map really something special, make it difficult, make it a difficult competitive map.
So with the map pack that's been curated, do you feel like the style that you've gone for is going to be enough to coax some players in who are coming out of a particularly congested part of the year? We've got World Tour that's finishing, we've got EMC that's around about that time.
This map pack really offers something different, and different can often be a synonym of funky. But in this case, it's a map pack that I've dreamed of seeing in other events, and I got tired of not seeing it, so I decided, let's do it. Alongside the rest of the head staff, we kind of had that sort of ambition. And yeah, it's obviously been a very long year. It's something we've considered. We've spoken to the best players about it. What could make it easier for you to participate in this? What would entice you more? What would be better for you?
I think a criticism that people might have of a league over a cup type thing is that you potentially lose some of that tension that you have in a cup, whereas you've got your brackets and you're walking towards this final match.
I think in terms of BIPL on a regional stage, it works very well to develop competitive players and develop their skill. For Beacon, our aim is to get 16 amazing players, pit them against one another every week, make them challenge each other, and really put the effort in. We're rewarding people's PBs, we're rewarding pace, we're rewarding consistency, we're rewarding sort of people going out there trying something and trying to surprise people on a game week.
Is there anything in particular that you're most excited to see about Beacon then, or is it just going to be you're excited to see people pushing these maps as hard as they can?
I think the maps look amazing. Obviously, I've known this for months and I've seen the logo since months, but seeing them on actual maps makes it feel very real.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see some of the names who are going to be competing on these maps. I think that'll be a very nice moment.
I think that draws us to a close, apart from the final question, which is, what is your favourite soup?
I didn't see that one coming. My favorite soup, I'm interested to see what the other guys are going to say. My favorite soup is leek and potato.